Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this special broadcast. We've got a special announcement or breaking news for Mission 25 2015. I'm here with my good friend, co-founder, and ministry partner, the one and only Matt Maddox. We're just coming off a fantastic year of 12 mission trips in 2014, and then we've got some news for today.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike, first of all, it's been a blast. I mean, wow, really? I think when we're 90, of course, you'll hit 90 a little quicker than I will, but not too much.
Right.
And I think when we're 90, we'll look back and say, wow, remember 2014 when we did one missions trip a month? Mike, I mean, to even try to describe the emotions of excitement, of faith, of risk, of just out of our mind ideas, of just, miracles. The year has been a year of miracles, and we've been so blessed. And I know, Mike, you feel the same way. We're both very thankful for every volunteer. We're thankful for every single person that ever gave towards Mission 25, people that made donations, people that sent stuff to us, people that gave of their time and money to come and actually volunteer. We're grateful for it because we did it. And we say we, talking about we, meaning not just Mike and I, but our amazing team, the volunteers that helped throughout the year, the people that gave every single, Mike, there are people that literally gave a donation every single mission trip. We've got a few people out there that have partnered with us financially with a monthly partnership, and we're grateful for those people. We're grateful for the year that we had. Tampa, Florida, Nashville, Tennessee, Los Angeles, California, St. Louis, Missouri, Philadelphia, Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Minneapolis, Seattle, New Orleans, Washington, D.C., and then, of course, closing it out last week in New York City. I remember, Mike, starting it out, a week before our first missions trip, we completely dropped registration. We were going to charge, well worth it, well justifiable as well. We were going to charge $125 per person to attend the missions trip because we calculated that that's what would cover the cost of doing a missions trip if we had 25 volunteers, this, that, and the other. It worked out to be close to it at least. But anyways, Mike, we shut it down. We did not charge a dime, and we miraculously ended this year in the black. Mission 25 is debt-free. We don't have any money in the bank, but we operated in the black. So it's not like we're going on the end of the year cruise right now. And so it was awesome, man. Mike, you had said, you and I had the probably best heart-to-heart chat we've ever had. I believe it was Friday of New York Mission 25. And, of course, we did this blindly. We did it by faith. We didn't know what we were doing, how we were going to do it. Many times we didn't know what hotel we were even going to be staying at up till like 3 nights before the mission trip. It's not because of slacking. We had people that literally made hundreds of phone calls. I know Carol has probably made over 1,000 phone calls alone this year. And just the dynamics of it, which this isn't what this video is really all about. But Mike, you had made a very powerful statement about sprinting. And I want you to just kind of share that before I explain what's happening next year with everybody.
Sure. And the statement that I made was we really made it through 2014, 12 mission trips in a row. And after every one that we finished, we would immediately go into execution mode for the next one. And it was a sprint. It was an all-out sprint to get to the end of the year, which was exciting. It was dynamic. It was miraculous, all of those things. But I looked across the table at Matt and I said, Matt, the problem is we can't sustain a sprint forever. We have to find a pace that's a little bit more comfortable because the reality is we're exhausted, we're financially drained, physically drained, that sort of thing, and so we need to find a better pace. And so that was the conversation that we had.
Well, absolutely. So we heart-to-hearted about it, and of course, there's been times Mike and I have thought about doing, and we're not kidding when we say this, we've thought about doing a mission trip every other weekend. And that's a joke. I mean, it's definitely a level of insanity for sure. We probably would both need to go see a doctor at this point if we were considering that. But there could be a day that could happen. Again, we commit our plans to God, and and this whole missions movement is not Mike and I's. It's God's. And we get our direction from Him. We both pray about stuff. We both talk about everything. And we follow peace. And in doing so, as bad as we want to continue the schedule of doing one missions trip a month in 2015, it's not wise at this point, nor is it feasible, in that we really do want to take Mission 25 to the next level. And we want to be doing Mission 25 10 years from now, 20 years from now. We don't believe this is just an idea. We believe this is a God-ordained movement that literally will have millions of people come through it. I literally believe 25 years from now, we'll still be leading missions trips. We may break off and also do, missions trips in third world countries again. For right now, it's been a laser focus to do missions trips in America. And remember, Mission 25 is based on Matthew 25, where the whole entire missions trip is about serving. And I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is Mission 25 is going to the next level. We've actually added another day. So rather than Mission 25 starting on Friday night, it's going to start on Thursday night. So we'll have all day Friday and Saturday, 2 full days of being able to do missions work. And we're excited about that. That's the good news. The bad news is not really bad news, actually. Might be bad for some, because this is going to affect some people that maybe live close by to some locations that were eliminated. Mike and I have taken Mission 25 and decided to do 6 missions trips in 2015. We're going to give you the dates and locations because some of them have changed. So take the previous schedule and literally throw it away. It means nothing at this point. So anything that you have written down, we're very sorry. But this is obviously something we prayed about, we thought about, we talked to our team about at length for about 2 to 3 hours. Mike and I weighed out all the pros and cons. We always, as leaders, we also know that you got to begin with the end in mind. And knowing what next level looks like, knowing what it's going to take to get there, the amount of funding that we need to raise. Mike, we really lived by faith the entire year, which we should, and that's okay. And we'll always do that. I mean, even in going to the next level, it's going to take faith. We literally believe we need 1,000 partners, monthly partners, to accomplish the vision. And then even then, we need even more. So there's really no limit. So the very first missions trip in 2015, please write these dates down because they are set in stone. Only God could change them at this point. Is May 14th. We're starting off in New York City. The very first missions trip in 2015 will be May 14th through 16th. Mike's going to put these up on the chat box there. And then that's going to be in New York City, May 14th, starting Thursday night at 8 o'clock. The next missions trip, my friends, will be June 11th through 13th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, June 11th through 13th. Again, that starts Thursday night. Our third missions trip of 2015 will be July 16th through the 18th, and that's going to be in Detroit, Michigan. That's right, we're going back to Detroit in July 16, 18. What's cool, Mike, is most of these missions trips will entail our good old ice cream truck missions, which was a blast last year. And then August, our fourth missions trip will be August 13th through 15th, and that's going to be in Los Angeles, California. August 13th through 15th, Los Angeles, California. That is our fourth missions trip. Our fifth missions trip, my friends, will be September 17 through 19 in Washington, D.C. So our 5th missions trip of 2015 will be in Washington, D.C. And then our final missions trip of 2015, our last one, our 6th missions trip, will be October 15 through 17 in Tampa, Florida. We're going to end in Tampa, Florida, October 15 through 17. Now, a couple of things I want to say. First of all, please write these down. Very important. I know some of you are going to be disappointed because there were probably certain locations you were planning on or thinking about going to, and that's why we wanted to get the word out quick. You literally have about 5 months to prepare for your first missions trip. I want a big showing in New York City. From what you already saw, New York City was off the chain. It's even going to be better in May. So join with us, and literally in this situation, this is going to be true. Less is more. I see greater mission trips. I see greater missions being accomplished. I see greater financial backing and funding. I see a greater army of volunteers, and I see us being able to do more missions work. And I really appreciate your understanding that Mike and I are doing what we believe is best long-term for our physical health, for our families, for what we have going on in our business and in our life. And understand that this decision was made out of prayer, wisdom, talking to leadership, really evaluating the future, and really understanding, knowing as leaders what next level looks like and the path it's going to take getting to the next level. So once again, if you just signed on, Mission25 has 6 missions trips. I'll be posting these on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter today. They'll also be on our website, Mission25USA.com. Mike has posted all 6 of them. Real quick, May 14th through 16th is New York City. June 11th through 13th is Philadelphia. July 16th through 18th is Detroit. August 13th through 15th is Los Angeles. September 17th through 19th is Washington, D.C. And October 15th through 17th is right here in Tampa, Florida. So if you have questions, anything of that nature, again, feel free to email Mike and I, Mike@mattmaddox.com, Matt@mattmaddox.com, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much. Of course, we're not closing out now, but I'm going to have Mike talk for a minute. I want to say thank you for those that are, listen, there's 3 things I'm asking for. I'm asking for you to pray every day for Mission25. Secondly, I'm not even close to, I'm not even close. I want every one of you to become a financial partner with Mission25. What, $25 a month. Go to our website, literally become a monthly partner. It'll help sustain all 6 of our missions trips. And then last but not least, I want every one of you to pick at least one. Now that there's only 6, you should be able to try to come to all of them if you're able. But I want you to at least pick one of these that you're going to attend this year and come and serve with us. So again, Mission25 2015. Mike is putting the link up for you to become a partner. The only thing I would say, guys, is look, the fruit is there. Look at what we've been able to accomplish the last 12 mission trips. And there's one thing that you can walk away saying. These guys live it, and they do exactly what the money comes in for. We do it. So it's not just talk. It's not just, fluff. This is a legit missions movement. So looking forward to working with you. Mike, what are you most excited about with this new change here, my friend?
Well, as you said, I'm excited to be able to take it to the next level. I gave the sprint analogy. One of the problems with sprinting is you don't really have much time to stop and look around. And once we got moving on 2014, it was really, we had to just plow forward and do everything that we could. I'm looking forward to having some time to reflect and really evaluate and do some creative brainstorming, put together a creative team, get everything ready ahead of time, and really take this to the next level. And as you said, we really want Mission25 to be a powerful ministry 20 years from today. And we're making these changes to be able to enable that so that we can sustain it. long term, because there's the compound effect that after 5 years and 10 years, look at the impact that this will have. So those are the things that I'm really excited about. I'm also excited about the cities that we've got. We've been to each one of these. We know some things about the city. We know the flavor and the attitudes of the cities. And I'm excited to be able to go serve in each one of these again. With the longer format of adding a day, we're going to be able to do some more intense missions, and I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely. And I'll say this in closing, Mike, is that just in being honest, is much faith as Mike and I have, and as much energy as we both have, there's no way our family and health can sustain 12 mission trips again, one a month, with the way the current model was. Really, the funding was great as far as we made it, but definitely we really need our people that believe in us and support us to step it up monthly and really help get the cash out ahead of time and really get the the support, of course. So, and then in the meantime, let's say nobody decides to support us. Mike and I are in the middle of building a massive world-changing business that's we believe, going to change the world literally, and also be a major support of this missions movement that God has called us to lead. So we're excited. We're at peace. Again, thank you so much. I mean, it was an amazing year. Everybody that came to one last year, and all you loafers out there that you missed 12 opportunities, well, now you only have 6 this year. So don't be slacking. Let's get on the ball. And let me just assure you, these dates are set in stone, my friend. Like I said, only God could change them. So really do put them in your calendar. Make sure you plan around as much as you can to be there. I already had somebody just text me and said they'll be to 5 out of 6 of them. So that's cool. Anyways, Mike, I'm excited, man. And I appreciate everybody that took time out to be with us today. And again, I believe, Mike, we're going to start opening registration right around the first of the year. So again, it's free, but let me tell you this. We're not charging for you to come attend a Mission 25, but do plan on bringing some cash flow so you have some cash in your pocket to do some spontaneous missions work. That would be one thing I would say. Next thing I would say is always register immediately once you know you're going to attend a mission trip, because we got a team of people that come the 1st of January. They're going to start getting all the details we're going to have all the details for every one of our mission trips, as far as where we're staying, where the rally's going to be, and the details as far as that goes. And if you register, you'll get an email and you'll get communication. So don't just say, oh, well, I'm going to go to the one in Tampa and I'm going to go to the one in Los Angeles. If you plan, even if you plan on going to one, register immediately so you can get communication on the details of that missions trip. Because very important, very important. A lot of people missed out this year. They attended, but they didn't register, and they missed out. They missed out on some key details, and it's very important for you to register at the missions trip you think you're going to attend, and really as soon as possible.
That's exactly right. So we'll get those dates up around the first of the year. Be sure to register for everyone you plan to attend, as Matt said. And go ahead and go to mission25usa.com, make a donation, or become a partner. That would be fantastic.
Absolutely, my friends. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate those that were able to watch live. Thank you so much. I know everybody's busy right now. It's the holidays. And then, of course, we're sending this out to our social network and our email list. So those on our email list and those on our social network, we say thank you that you took the time to watch this. And you also mark these dates down. And God bless you, my friends. And please keep praying for Mission 25. And we look forward to serving with you next year. We look forward to meeting some new people and look forward to connecting with some old friends that were a huge blessing this year. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. God bless.